Which positions are Chelsea targeting in the summer transfer window? What has Thomas Tuchel said? And what do the stats say? Which positions are Chelsea targeting? Sky Sports News senior reporter Melissa Reddy. Chelsea are pressing ahead with their summer recruitment plans now that the £4.25 billion Todd Boehly-led consortium takeover of the club has been completed. The Blues have a verbal agreement already in place with Sevilla defender Jules Koundé, with the Spanish club preferring a quick deal as they aim to balance their books before June 30th. Jules Koundé, left, could be on his way to Chelsea. Chelsea transfer rumors. Transfer Centre Live. Paper Talk. Talks on a deal for Koundé had collapsed last year, but there is optimism from all parties it will get done this time. Paris Saint-Germain's Presnel Kimpembe is part of a shortlist of central defensive options and is Thomas Tuchel's preference. Atletico Madrid's José Jiménez and RB Leipzig's Josko Gvardiol are also among those being looked at. Chelsea like Monaco midfielder Aurélien Tchouaméni, but the expectation is he will end up at Real Madrid. PSV's Ibrahim Sangaré is among the alternatives. What do the stats say about Chelsea? Chelsea look like they have a lack of numbers at the centre-back position. Antonio Rudiger is moving to Real Madrid, Andreas Christensen to Barcelona, and Cesar Azpilicueta is likely to depart as well. The only remaining first-team centre-backs are Thiago Silva, Malang Sarr and Trevor Chalobah. The options don't inspire a lot of confidence for different reasons. Silva turns 38 in September, and Chalobah is still only 22 years old. What has manager Thomas Tuchel said? Thomas Tuchel's side finished third in the Premier League this season. Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel speaking after the Blues' 2-1 win over Watford on the final day. We have clear ideas for the profiles and characteristics of these players. It is not like you put a name on the list and then you get the player. You have to convince the player, you have to speak to other clubs and convince yourself this is the player, so there is normally a lot of work in it. Will the same to be competitive next season, while, like everybody else, tries to close the gap to us, while the two top teams are what they are. A benchmark of, this is the situation, and from there we do our very best to be competitive because this is what we want to be. What should Chelsea do this summer? Sky Sports football journalist Joe Schreed. Given Chelsea were crowned European champions just 12 months ago, it's perhaps surprising to hear Thomas Tuchel talking of the need for a rebuild this summer, as he did after his side ended their season with a home win over Watford. But that Champions League triumph in 2021 came out of the blue. Chelsea were fourth in the Premier League that year, and this arduous campaign has exposed the issues in the head coach's squad. While Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola have been able to build squads to meet their specific demands, Tuchel has had to pull together a group of players signed by 6 different managers. With Todd Boehly now in charge, the time has come to back Tuchel and allow him build his own squad capable of launching a title challenge for the first time since 2017. The work must start in defense, where the departing Antonio Rudiger and Andreas Christensen must be replaced with 2 quality centre-backs. The time may Al-Sahavi come to replace Cesar Azpilicueta, a Chelsea legend but now 32 and reportedly keen on a return to Spain, with a more dynamic right-back. The Blues' reliance on Marcos Alonso, after Ben Chilwell's injury, cost them this season, and with the left-back also said to be keen to go back to Spain. Signing a replacement should be on the to-do list. In midfield, decisions need to be made on the futures of N'Golo Kanté and Jorginho, who are in their 30s and have just 1 year remaining on their contracts. Chelsea cannot allow them to go the same way as Rudiger and Christensen and leave for free, so must decide whether to offer them new deals this summer or let them go for a fee. Even if Kanté stays, a younger option in the Frenchman's mold should be sought given the amount of time he has been unavailable in recent. Attack is the area of Chelsea's team that received the most investment in recent windows, but the Blues shouldn't be put off from looking to strengthen their goal-scoring options if an opportunity presents itself. The last player to score 20 goals in a season for the club was Eden Hazard, and he left 3 years ago, so clearly there is room for improvement in that area.